Hello and welcome, Andy Wright Travel. Andy Wright speaking. So some news. Thai Smile is a budget version of Thai Air. In fact, it's like a franchise version of it. So it's taking the domestic routes within Thailand, and it does go elsewhere out of the country, but mainly I would use it for travelling from Bangkok to my hometown in Khon Kaen, because the only three airlines that we have going to Khon Kaen is AirAsia, Vietjet and Thai Smile at the moment. And I was quite sad to hear quite recently that Thai Smile are no more. Merged back into Thai Airways, and obviously Thai Airways will hopefully take over the route, and no doubt all of the branding that we have there, Thai Smile, and the staff will obviously be transferred over into the Thai Airways brand and continue to fly, hopefully, because I really don't like AirAsia. And I really don't like Vietjet. I mean, they are budget airlines, I know, but they do work out actually to be more expensive than when you work it out, because you have to pay for baggage and things like this, and if you want to book your seat, blah blah blah, all of that stuff is all extra. So while it might seem cheap in the short term, by the time you add on all of the stuff that you need, then you end up paying more than actually Thai Smile. Thai Smile, I travelled there. My last trip was October this year, 2023, and this time round, because I was only making the one flight in the whole time, going from Bangkok to Khon Kaen. That was my only flight, because on the way back I would already be in Bangkok, so there was no need to book a return. I decided to pay for a little bit more money, and well, it worked out the same price actually to be there and back. It worked out to be just over 3,000 baht, whereas a normal flight is between 1,500 and 1,700 baht one way. So you can see that I paid for premium economy, and it was my only time that I've ever done premium economy on Thai Smile, because my working out is the fact is it's so short a trip, so it's not really doesn't really justify the money you're paying, and it's the same trip every time, so it's about 40 minutes in the air. So by the time you're up in the air, it's time to come down again. So paying extra for a seat in the front of the aircraft, obviously it's got a bigger seat. I was actually quite surprised by what you got for the money, one of which is more baggage. You get 30 kilos, where compared to a 20 kilo. Obviously my baggage on Thai Airways is 30 kilos, so I don't take that much. I think my baggage this time around was about 19 kilos. I was not really taking too much because all my stuff is already there. So the other thing you do get with Thai Smile Premium Economy is a bigger seat, and also you get some food. I didn't realise that you get a meal. So I'd already been to the cafe and had a quick snack before I went, and they served up this meal. It's quite shocking really, because it was a full meal like you would get on a proper airline, Thai Airways. It was actually very, very tasty, very, very enjoyable. However, it was very rushed, because obviously by the time you're up in the air, and they serve you with proper cutlery, which is shocking. But you actually have about 10 minutes to eat it before they come round and take it off you, because we're actually going down to the airport by then, and I did feel it was a bit rushed, but it was very, very enjoyable. can't remember exactly what it was, but it was chicken something or other. You did have a choice, and obviously get a drink. And the main reason for doing that was obviously because I was only going one way, but also to try it out, and also finally because I was fed up of being moved, my seats, when they moved me. So it doesn't matter if I book a seat, even if I book it when I pay for the ticket, when I get to check-in, they move me to the window seat, and it gets very annoying because I hate the window seat. Okay, I didn't get that boarding because I put it on the wrong setting, but we're on the plane, no problem. Took the scooter to the gate. I'm in a window seat. Bloody hate window seat. I don't know why they do that. Really annoying. I have to bend over and my back really hurts, and there's a big storage bin up above my head, and I keep on banging into that. And they don't realise it's quite difficult to, when you've got a bad back, that you don't want to be bending over to get into the seat. Obviously, bear in mind that your first on but last off. I generally choose a seat at the back, but I never get to sit there because they always move you forward to the first 2 rows. It's very, very annoying, and I have made formal complaints about it, but they just say, oh, it's policy. If you've got a disability, we move you forward to the forward seats, but it's very, very annoying. But anyway, I booked the front row, and it was the aisle seat. So basically, I think it was the seat on the right of the aisle, so the very first row. It would have been ideal, but of course, yep, you guessed it, they moved me to the window seat, A, 1A. Of course, when I saw it eventually. I didn't check the ticket because I thought they won't move me. I paid them good money for this, so they won't move me, but they did. So obviously when I was boarding, and they went, you're sitting there, and I went, no, I'm not. That's a window seat. I didn't book that. Sorry, I booked that one there. Of course, I pointed to the seat that I actually booked, and they went, oh no, that's not your seat. You're in the window. So anyway, I reluctantly sat, but I gave them, looks, and eventually, because I was only me and another person, and he was in the window seat on the other side, they said, oh no, go and sit in the aisle seat, it's fine. But that wasn't the point. I paid good money to sit in that seat, and they still moved me to the window seat. And it's a frustration that I have every time I fly. They keep on moving you. It wouldn't be so bad if they asked you, do you mind moving to the whatever seat is, or would you like it to be moved? And you can say no. I have said no before, especially with Thai Air. I've said no, but then they've come up with a good deal. For example, the flight in October, they moved me forward, and I had three whole seats to myself. Yep, 3 whole seats. So that was really good. Where I was at the back, I was one of 2. I would not have got both seats because they were occupied, according to the booking. I don't know if they were, because obviously the bookings are different when you're boarding. They tend to move you around. But I did have 3 seats to myself, so I was very lucky. But most times with Thai Air, they have been pretty good, and they do ask you, do you want to move forward? Not in Bangkok though, it's in London when they do that, but in Bangkok they tend to move you, and then you have to complain about it. But Thai Smile, unfortunately, is no more. So, very, very sad, because I do like Thai Smile. I mean, they are a budget airline, but I've never had any problems, apart from the change of seats. So that's the story. Have a good day, and I'll catch you again very soon.